The guiltless opinions that you are about to hear are pure and unadulterated. These opinions stem directly from roughly 2.5 decades of the BS that we call life on Earth. Somehow, they allowed a few dickheads to create a podcast. Here are their stories.
That boy Draymond was awesome.
Wait, what?
I wasn't even thinking about Draymond.
Yeah,
that's another one.
He really swung on this.
What you was thinking about?
I was thinking about Anthony Edwards. I was thinking about Chance Comanche.
You know what's
That's
crazy?
how you pronounce his last name?
I think it's not. Is it Camacho?
I wouldn't know.
Let me look it up.
I
I think
wouldn't
it's
know.
I thought it was Comanche, but
Oh.
there is someone named Camacho in the league though.
Comanche.
Then it's Comanche. I heard.
Chance Comanche.
I heard it.
That's a pretty good name.
I heard it. Pronounced Comanche, but I
Niggas
think.
don't know.
But I mean, I've heard Native American.
Well, we're not gonna put this smut on what he just did to the Native Americans, but he, you know, as y'all can tell or y'all been hearing in the news, I guess he flew a joint out while he had a girl. The girl knew. Flew the joint out.
Wow.
Just came out today. He strangled the female, bare hands. Why? I have no idea. Been trying to do the research. I guess they drop in new things every couple hours. Of
I don't know.
his
I
confession.
read it was with an HDMI cord.
See, yeah, I read that he.
I wonder what she looked like.
One of them, they both took turn. Like I heard that they took turns strangling her, and the one that did the killing strangle was the girl.
He 27,
cord,
she 19, and they said they killed her with a cord.
Oh, they took turns with the cord. Okay.
So from what I read,
'Cause I heard they took turns.
From what I read, and I don't know if this like what they just putting out or this might be the defense or whatever, but
Yeah.
apparently they flew her out, had her in the car. They try to seduce her on some quote unquote kinky shit. So they hand tied her, or they put the shit. What's this shit called? The zip tie.
Yeah.
They zip tied her. Well, first she got in the car. She was in the passenger. I guess the old boy was in the back. Somebody was in the back.
I don't know how to hog tie people.
Yeah. Dead ass. Got in, right? Tied her first. Hands though. Went to the liquor store, quote unquote, and then choked her out with an HDMI cord.
Why would you stop at the liquor store though?
I have no idea. They trying to make it seem like they was playing around. Now she dead. The thing is, like, if you was playing around, why dump her? You know what I'm saying? Why not just take her to the hospital? Like, I don't know what's going on. We was playing around.
I mean,
Still killed her.
you got to think about this dude is also trying to make the NBA team too.
He just had a game before that too. He scored 16 points.
They said he was texting about like the plans, like
Yeah, he texted her. He's like, I got a game. I'm going to text you at halftime.
like 30 minutes before the game. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. He had
Shit
a pretty
niggas
good
be
game.
having on their
16
mind.
points, 22 minutes. Hey, you know what I mean? That's a pretty good game.
He shot well for what
He
was
shot
on
well, and he.
for what was on his mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Murder was on his mind, and he shot well.
Wake up.
Wouldn't you want that killer in you though? Oh, that's too early.
If he beats this case, if
He
you're
not
an
beating
owner,
this case,
no,
bro.
I'm
He
saying
confessed.
that is true.
Okay, but if he beat this case.
if he gets
Because
off,
people get off on some shit.
Yeah,
like
but
someone,
that's the thing, though.
there might be like a owner that might see something in him and be like throw some money, like you know what I'm saying,
Oh, he got that dog. He got
bro.
that dog.
Ray Lewis killed somebody before he got on. So,
But what you mean killed somebody though? Because this is kind of. It looked like they say
I mean,
she
he
was a
ain't-
sex worker.
he ain't confessed, but you remember the white suit incident and all that.
Right.
I don't
So
know what you're talking about.
basically, there was a almost on some like I'm not gonna say some OJ shit. I ain't gonna put that smut on his name, but basically, there was this night where it was a big party. He was wearing a white suit. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just listening, bro.
So he wore a white suit, like a Bron draft night white suit, right?
Okay.
Everybody saw him with the white suit, and a few people saw him that night with blood on the white suit.
Yep.
The thing is, nobody could find the white suit, so he beat the case.
And he went into the NFL.
I don't know if I think he was a rookie or like
he was in the league already.
He might have. I think he might have been art. Yeah, I think. But at the same time, this might have happened when he was at Miami. I got to look more into it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna throw a date on there, but you know,
I don't know. But as far as this Comanche, whatever the fuck his name is,
Aaron Hernandez was gonna be the one.
he's going down. He could have got away with on some like on some involuntary manslaughter.
Mm.
If I think like if they would have took her to the hospital once she was dead, the fact that they dumped the body, it looked like it was on purpose.
So it was for kinky sex.
This might be the wildest thing that's happened like in sports in a minute.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
maybe in a minute. But
what an athlete murdered someone and dumped the body.
Brandon Marshall just got off. He had something to do with that shit, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
I don't even
know
what I don't know what that is, what you're talking about.
The boy from
you know who
podcast?
Brandon
Charlotte.
Marshall is?
The boy, he killed the boy. His man supposedly took the rap. No, bro, you
okay,
killed that bitch. You for sure killed her. I don't know what's up with these niggas now with the guns.
I read that he brought the. I don't know if he knowingly brought the gun.
This is what we hear though.
No, this is what I like. Well, yeah, this is what I read, what I hear.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like that the gun was in the car. The guy took the gun out the car and used it. But he didn't know.
Just like the Brandon Miller shit.
That's what he was talking. It's not Marshall. He's talking about Brandon Miller.
Yeah, like he had some, bro. It ain't no way, bro.
I thought you were talking about Brandon Miller, like the retired wide receiver on.
Oh, that's somebody.
No, I thought you were talking about Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall on the.
Oh, the podcast.
That's what
the
he said,
podcast.
though.
Yeah, the podcast.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the boy from Charlotte.
Yeah,
But that be the thing. People quick to forget stuff with these. You know what I'm saying? It's just who's getting the information out to us.
Bro, if Mikey Williams wasn't good at basketball, like think about like a 17-year-old man.
Yeah, he should have been done.
It's like known that he shot. You know, didn't he shoot?
Really though? I mean, you know, I could really defend that though.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you can defend it, and you could get a lenient judge, but I mean,
defend that though, bro.
I mean, they did.
You shooting your guns. I mean, he underage, but you shooting guns at your crib. You could say they was on your property. You told them to leave. They didn't get off. It's a lot. That's probably what they said.
They said that he was saying, "I'll shoot you if you don't get off my shit."
I thought he was threatening and brandishing it.
That's anybody that step on your.
Because I heard
these his friends though.
I heard he was brandishing a gun and then
even if it's your mother, bro,
shot into a car.
Yeah, and he shot. But then now they're saying it wasn't him that did it. It'd be too many funky things.
How would you defend it though? Like if like say like they had a video of him shooting at a car.
Right, that was leaving his crib.
Yeah.
But there's no video?
I could see that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I could see the defense.
It's his crib. He got NIL deals. He got mad money. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's his mom crib and his grandma crib. It's his crib. You feel me? I'm telling you, get off my property. You're not leaving. I'm gonna threaten to shoot you.
Did you see that? Did you see that video of the lady that was arguing with this dude in the chicken store, and the dude punched her? He was like, "I'm gonna knock you out," and he really was trying to knock her out. And then
the boy,
and she told her son to go to the car. He came back. He went to the car, came back, shot the dude.
Yeah,
you know,
he got off though,
and he got off.
Yeah, but he did get charged off rip. They did get charged.
He did get charged. Yeah.
Yeah, they was trying.
I mean,
it's everything's situational.
You could put it where it's like, yo, this is my mom's house. This is my family house. They was threatening my family house, so I didn't know what else to do.
But no, he's saying this is his house though. Yeah. So regardless, you don't have to say it's your mom's house. This is still my house.
He's a
that's what was happening.
But he's a minor though, like you know what I'm saying.
And it's not his gun.
And that's the biggest problem right there. That's why he got what he got, because he a minor. You know what I'm saying?
What did he get?
Yeah.
I think it was like community service or some shit. And then like I guess he can't have a gun for like a couple years or some shit like that. I don't know.
I wonder if
something like that though.
I know there's gonna be a college team that takes a chance on him, but I wonder if it's gonna be like one of those.
Hopefully it's Memphis.
So do y'all think OJ did it?
Monty Bates got the my fault. OJ?
I don't know about that. I just remember growing up seeing
who else would like
seeing the shit. Just like the Aaron Hernandez shit, or just like fucking
No, they caught Aaron Hernandez. I see on the footage of that.
Yeah, I did a whole project on that nigga. He was on some shit.
Yeah, he did that.
If he
and he stood on it.
If he didn't do that, he probably but I ain't gonna throw that. But
no, he did that for sure. No, it's like a thing. But with OJ, because I was listening to I was listening to some podcast and they was talking about how people was starting to forget that OJ did it that OJ was convicted of it because he's on the It Is What It Is podcast, and it's making it look more like he's a real person in society. Not saying he's not a real person, but it's making it look like he never went through nothing or.
Yeah, I think people forget that even though OJ beat that case, he's still been in and out of jail for like the past 2 decades. Like the past, like I would say the past 7 years is the best we've seen of OJ.
Yeah, I think he did a 9-year.
I do think the cops were fucking with him though around that.
They said the glove didn't fit. But just like with the
Yeah.
Tory thing, everybody say he in jail because he shot Meg. No, he's in jail because he quote unquote had a gun and he shot the gun in the air, quote unquote. Not that he shot her. It wasn't attempted murder. You know what I'm saying?
10 years though.
Listen to everything we just named though. All of these things all had to do with some bullshit. Every single thing could have just been avoided if majority of the time. I was gonna say the ego is taken out of it, but I don't know.
I mean,
Please
it's a
tell
lot
me
of
y'all saw
lies
that,
in the media though.
Did y'all see the Jonathan Majors video?
I didn't see it, but
Yeah,
I
I
heard
saw
he
it.
was booking though. Like I heard he was full on running. Like
Bro, I
He
think
didn't
that
look like he was sprinting, but he definitely had a good pace to where nobody was gonna catch him.
he lost the case, but the way he was running,
That's
bro,
what I'm saying.
I think the man is innocent.
Like, shout out E-Man.
well, the thing is, I think it's almost like a Johnny Depp.
with the allegations and all that.
I think it's both of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was just him, because like the way he was running, it was a nigga that was like, this has gone too far. Like, you know what I'm saying? When a nigga,
Or he probably was like, "Oh shit," and then got about it.
I think that's what every black man is afraid of with the white
you
woman.
see a black
Like,
man running, no, like
I think that's how I would run.
that's
though.
what I'm saying. Bro. Like,
It's always been in the back of my mind, and I can't believe I've seen it. I'm seeing it on video. Like,
Bro.
what?
But do you think
know,
you would book it? Because I don't think he was running at. I think he was just jogging at a
Bro.
good pace that the
Oh,
bitch
imagine,
can't catch.
imagine
I
you
see
imagine
Yeah.
you realize like you in one of those situations where a white woman's about to put a case on you, whether it's like a sexual assault, rape.
I can't relate to this.
Well, imagine you in a situation where a white woman is like you just got done having sex with her, or you just got like you accidentally
Flipped your dick in?
no I'm saying on some like you met a white girl like at a bar, right? Things lead to one, like one thing leads to another. Y'all get back to the, you know, you take her back to the crib and y'all do the business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you realize like, oh, I'm dealing with one of them crazies or something like that. Like I'm not saying it has to be that exact situation, but you realize you dealing with one of them quite crazy white girls. I think I would run the same way. Like, I really don't think in that situation he probably didn't do anything wrong.
But if you think about it, if you running from a female, regardless white, black, regardless,
Imagine all the allegations she was throwing at him.
and it got to be deeper. Like it got to be something that been going on. You feel
Oh,
me?
that's always how it is.
She probably running after him. I'm gonna tell him you hit me. I'm gonna tell him this.
but-
I'm gonna
but
like. She
why
probably
you
going
even
crazy.
chasing them saying that? Why not just do it? You know what I'm saying? What
Because you
She
know how it
probably
be.
she probably wanted him back. She
penis
probably
be-
like I said, she
yeah,
probably
it'd be
crazy.
emotions. Yeah, it'd
like
be emotions.
It's one thing for the man to just run away, right? It's another thing for her to chase after him. Like,
Bro, but you gotta think though. That's never like that. You wouldn't think any of the girls that you ever dealt with would do that.
yeah, and I would be like, you were fucking crazy.
I'm not
There
running.
you go then.
I'm not running. From
Like, why? Like, if I jumped out of an Uber and started running and she started chasing after me, nah, that's crazy.
I think she only chased him because he had money, and that was probably like her only hope.
Yeah, she
Well, I mean,
probably
she was-
went
she's gonna
crazy
get
seeing
money
she
from
was
this,
she's about
right?
to lose him. Yeah, now she about to get some money
But how though? If he go to jail,
because he's gonna see how much money he's gonna spend in court and just give her a settlement
So what?
and she'll
Like,
agree.
so
That's
what
what I'm
really
thinking.
happened? Like, can y'all give me like a brief like summary of what it was, what we thought it was, and now what it really is?
So basically, what it began as was he put hands. She got drunk. She said that he drugged her
Right.
and he put hands on her.
man, drugs is the name of the game
Then it
nowadays.
came out. What happened?
Then it came out that he
happened, right?
that he tried to break up with her. He tried to break up with her. He sent her home from where they were at.
Right.
She ended up going to another place, getting drunk with people she didn't know.
Right.
and going back to her hotel, and he came back to check on her, and she had bruises on her. He called the police, and so on the police cam, people are like, oh, he's being sketchy because he like the police get there, he immediately grabs a blanket out the cupboard,
Right.
comes up, and the blanket's, he starts booking it up the stairs.
Right,
Like,
I seen that video.
That shit looked like he was running through a maze. Puts the blanket on her.
Okay.
And then
so he got there and she had bruises on him. Wasn't from him, apparently, right? Allegedly. At that point.
allegedly, well, the thing is, originally, like when the story first broke, they thought it was from him.
Right. I remember that. Yeah.
Then they get more details.
That it wasn't
Turns
from
out
him.
he wasn't even like he has an alibi. He wasn't even with her.
Okay.
I'm reading right here. She says she suffered excruciating pain from the Marvel movie star who struck her on the head and broke her finger in the back of an SUV after she saw a filthy text message from another woman on his phone this year.
That's her story. That's her side of the story.
So
Yeah, that's
then,
what she's saying.
Yeah.
once they figured out the bruises wasn't his, now is where is that now?
But
Which is what?
that was before the video of the blanket thing that we said and the him running away. Okay. Now you talk about the SUV. That's the SUV incident where it looked like he threw her back into the SUV and then started booking
And
it.
tried to run, right.
So like, I just think the whole situation is really weird. I think it's just like they just need to just part
by
ways.
the sounds
like,
of it, and I only seen one video, which was him getting towel and all that, blanket, whatever.
yeah.
By the sounds of it is they've been going crazy. He probably snapped one good time, which was in that truck. Probably realized what he was doing in the moment, started running.
There's also the recording of him telling her that she needs to be more like Coretta Scott
Yeah,
King
I heard
in the
that
show.
too.
But
But it's like, bro, he probably saying that to her, trying to like.
If I
that's
heard that mean that what she said is right.
here's the thing. When the headline, like when it came out, they tried to twist it and say like it was almost like a sexual fetish type of thing.
Oh, because he looked like Martin Luther King?
I mean, he do dress like a
I'm
Civil
looking at
War.
his picture right now.
He really do look like a Civil War.
This look like you for
or not
real.
a Civil War. He looked like a civil.
That might be racist.
He look yeah.
No, look at
that
him.
might
Like this
be.
a John Wilson
That's
fit.
the white. That is not a John.
Oh,
Wilson
my
fit.
fault. I violated. This is Swanee fit and his girl. Black
Bro.
man, white woman.
Nah, that's racist.
I don't. First of all, I haven't. I don't be with white women. I don't want to put that out there. Well, I don't discriminate.
No, not at all. But yeah, so for Comanche, so what we saying? He did it, or what we? I mean, he said he
Yeah,
did it.
he did it. He did that.
So he done for.
He trying to
Yeah.
get a lesser charge at this point.
Yeah, he done. Because if
He gonna get it too. It's crazy. He gonna get a lesser charge.
if he not done, like if his career isn't done, then Henry Ruggs got to come back to the NFL.
Who the fuck is these people? I don't.
Or he got arrested for going 156 while drunk.
Oh, I think I heard
Killed
about
someone.
him.
Yeah, he didn't even mean to do that shit.
And get the fuck out of here,
I mean,
man.
it's
You
fucked
drinking
up.
and driving.
Yeah, you
pretty
drinking.
much
Yeah,
fucked your shit.
that's
You know what you
crazy.
was
But
doing.
like premeditated murder,
And
where
on
you
that strip,
and your
though-
girlfriend took turns strangulating someone. That's a little crazy.
No, but
That's
But they didn't take turns though.
bro. What I read is that he strangled her into the night, and then she strangled her that morning.
Right.
Like that, which is so weird to like word it that way. But like, what? How are y'all choking someone through the night?
Quote
Like,
unquote the kinky sex though. That's what they trying to say. And if they going on that road, then it's
And
gonna
then-
be involuntary.
and then he tried to
manslaughter.
say the girl did the killing, but he trying to get back to that league.
Yeah, he's trying to get to A League. He's done.
yeah, he's done.
Finished.
He's done. Some
He is
things,
done.
some things, you know, they'll let like the woman beating, they'll let it go. The woman killing.
Finito.
If this was the '80s, it would rock.
African
Now,
band.
I'm surprised that Miles Bridges came back so early.
Well, he
you
was
know-
a year out though.
you know,
It was a year, yeah.
He couldn't play. I guess Canada denied him the
Yeah,
in
I
Canada.
just saw that.
Canada denied him again.
He
But
can't
yeah.
play the Raptors because he can't. Yeah,
Well, just for now, we don't know what's going on. I think because he still got a.
still on trial.
No, I think it's because
Right.
he got a. What's the thing called? A restraining order. Because I think he's good.
There was
Off of
something. There was something else that came out though.
How would they let him come back?
a couple weeks back.
You know,
like,
you can't leave the country if you got a felony. So I don't know if you got a felony,
Yeah.
what the felony could be from beating
Well,
this girlfriend up.
They say you can go to Canada if you spend $7,000 for this course.
I think he's
If
on
you got a
trial.
felony.
I think we could probably cut this, but I don't know if y'all saw. I think he was on trial for holding his because like there's two different charges. There's one him beating her, and then there's the one of him holding her against her will or something like that.
Oh wow, I didn't see that.
The one where he was holding her against her will happened before, and that just like I think he just lost that, but the NBA is still letting him come back. But we could cut that because I don't know because I remember it's on one of those vague, like, you know what I'm saying, like I read it, but
It's the media, man. It's all allegations.
yeah.
It says once Park Rogers allowed Harden to straddle her and zip tie her hands together. Right. So how they pushing it is we was having freaky sex. It got a little too crazy, and she died.
Yeah, they're just choking her too much.
So that's why you're saying she could have got it off if he didn't drop the body in the desert.
Yeah. They didn't drop the body off, then it'd be different. They would've just
Why
took her
would
to the
y'all
hospital,
do
like,
that?
I don't know what's wrong with her. We was getting freaked, or we was just doing something in the bedroom, all three of us, and then she stopped breathing.
Yeah, she choked on the dick. That's what I would have said.
They probably just didn't think they was gonna get caught.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the criminal mind, bro. Go do the right thing. You know what the right thing is. Even if you might feel like you
Then
wrong.
they get the text messages though. You just look like a dickhead.
Bro,
Like you was with the bitch. You paid the bitch.
It seems dumb, but like imagine like really being in that moment and you're like, bro, the desert is right there. It's right. Like we could just like.
I'm too good of a person at heart, bro. I would have been like, nah,
Yeah,
I got something gotta happen.
but
I might get off this.
Ain't no telling what
Of course,
anybody gonna do.
I could see that, but like I could also see where someone's like, bro,
what I'm saying.
you know what I'm
There's
saying?
no
In
telling,
that
bro.
situation, like,
But I mean, obviously he did that.
yeah,
So for him, I mean, he ain't had no morals anyway. I mean, look what he was on.
yeah, that's
He already probably got a tough joint already. You don't have to fly no joint. You in Las Vegas where prostitution is legal. All these joints, you could have picked a joint out there. You texting talking about, oh, come you paying $1,000 and you paying for her to come. You picking and choosing. Bro, you knew what you was doing.
Even if that
It was just a dumb thing to do.
So you think he meant to kill her?
Even if he didn't mean to kill her, why the
Oh,
fuck you
they meant
choking
to
the
kill
girl like? Why you choking her that hard,
Bro,
man? Like,
females like getting choked during
yeah,
sex, right? I'm
they
wrong.
do, but
And
like, bro,
she probably was like, yeah,
y'all-
you could do it if you give me some more money. So
but
she
like,
was
if
probably
you,
cool with it.
I feel like if you choking her that hard, you choking her that hard because you like it,
I
like,
don't know. He could have. He just had 16.
bro.
Busting niggas ass.
He did have
He could have been
16.
working out earlier. He's probably still on
Oh,
some
he's
strong
swole
shit.
right now.
That's
He
what I'm
feeling
saying.
good.
Like,
Probably,
bitch.
probably,
trying to
probably,
get
took the, probably took the jump rope home with him. Like, come here, bitch.
Yeah, like,
What if the joint was like, damn, you only had 16?
Yep. Now I'm about to give you this 30.
Oh my gosh, no! But rest in peace to the Joe. No, that's foul.
That is
But I mean,
crazy.
he get. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, at least he getting charged for what it was. It's not like she just not gonna get her
Imagine
her life.
Imagine knowing like, imagine not
whatever.
knowing that girl personally, like, and she telling you like, yeah, this NBA player about to fly me out to Vegas, and you
Oh
just like,
my
and you
gosh.
like, wow, you lit. You know what I'm saying?
Some people say she had
And
it
then-
coming.
You're a sex worker. I mean, but that's picking at you. Who do people do what they do?
Who would say that? That's
Some
so fucked
people-
up.
Some
like,
people, no.
You know what I'm
People
saying?
would though, and you can see why. Like, because you shouldn't have been doing that. Realistically, what
I
you
don't
really
think-
doing?
I don't like. I think there's very few things where
Go
you,
get
I
a
think
job.
where if you got murdered, like, you know what I'm saying. Even if you were a prostitute, like prostitutes
Nah, it was
get murdered
cool.
all the time.
Go be a dental assistant.
Y'all want to know a wild story?
And you can still get your life taken care of. She probably tough. What did Joan look like? I'm about to look her up.
I don't know her name, nothing. I just know she dead.
I don't even really want to look her up because if she looked good, it's like, damn.
That is so fucked, man.
Her name is Morena Rogers.
Make she live on.
Damn.
I don't even got my phone. Look her up. Look her grandma.
Shit,
Oh, she all right.
shit me.
Yeah. How do we get here?
Yeah. So he did it. He done for you.
Is she bad though?
She looked all right.
Let me see.
It's not like I'm about to show you. Know,
Do
it's
she got a
not too
gram?
much. I can't do all that right here.
Yeah, she probably do got a gram. We gonna find it.
Damn, she probably up right now. Some followers, you think? That's
She-
crazy.
But she really down.
Have
right
you
now.
ever tried to?
Damn. Or is she up for real?
Have you ever sent a friend request to someone that like that passed away? Like, have you ever tried to follow someone that passed away?
No.
That's too crazy, bro.
I was just wondering.
There's really no point. I think I like somebody was getting posted and I went to their page that was private. And it was like, what's the point of following? They ain't gonna accept it.
I might have done it
Just
as
looking
a
at
kid.
thumbnails at that
but
point.
I might have done it as a kid, not recently, but
Who was you trying? It was some hood nigga too, wasn't it? My fault.
I don't know. I really don't know, but
Well, so skipping on to that one, I mean, just to go with the same death type of situation. I don't know if you guys heard about the Denisha Montgomery Smith person, well, woman. She is a part of. Have you heard about it? Well, she's a part of the U.S. Army over in Germany, right?
I swear you about to see. I swear he's about to say LGBTQ.
Because that's usually how it start off.
yeah,
when
the
you
way,
say stuff.
the way you started off, you was like woman. She was like,
But yeah, so she was in the army. I guess that she went out to like a Darien, Six Flags type of situation, and it was a water park. Yeah. They was on the way back, you know, all the people drunk. She in the back seat, they see people holding her down and she crying and all that. Like, it's videos of the joint, you know what I'm saying? All men mostly doing it, right? She go back to the crib, she FaceTime her parents, like, oh man, they just did some wild stuff, da-da-da-da-da. I want you to screen record this because I don't know what's gonna happen when I go tell them that this happened to me, you know? About like 2 weeks go by, they about to send her home. She packing up all her stuff. The next day they go to whatever and she dead in the barracks.
and she committed suicide, huh?
Suicide.
Oh.
Strangulation. That's what they all say is strangulation.
Oh, like hung herself.
Yeah. And I guess this has been happening in the army for years. Every time, you know, because people try to do the whistleblower thing to where they snitching on the brotherhood, so you looked at as a traitor.
Yep, just like with 12 and all.
Yeah.
So what you think about that? I think it's pretty fucked up.
I'm actually kind of speechless. Like, that's actually, I mean,
Did you hear about that though?
I didn't hear. This is my first time hearing about that.
But you heard about Jonathan Majors.
I mean, I've heard about a lot of stories.
Not you. I'm saying this is what's wrong with the world. We care about a Marvel person he's still alive. He's not doing anything.
What's the difference between them? They still.
I'm
people.
sorry that I missed.
Yeah, but this is a famous person. We don't really care. Like this is a regular person like us.
I'm sorry that I missed the murder.
About them more?
I mean, not really. It should be more attention.
Why?
What do you mean? This is huge. This is the army killing a person in the army. This is a person killing a person.
That is
not a
That's what the army
black man.
is. They go out there to kill people. That's what the regular person
our
look at.
people though. Americans, when they hear Americans, they don't give a F about nobody else in the world. As long as our people come home safe, that's what we care about.
But they've been doing this for years, man.
Exactly.
And
we don't even hear it. Like, this is.
That's why you don't.
I think it's crazy. But am I surprised to hear a story like that? No.
Fighting for a country
Like,
that don't love
I'm
you.
not surprised. And that's the sad part, is that I don't know what to say, because I know that's not the first time that's ever happened.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm sorry that I missed this go round. I'll catch the next one they do.
Maybe.
Imagine her
You know?
kids though.
Maybe.
They think that
you
the
know.
mom just killed herself in there. Like, they don't got no answers on nothing.
The coroners and the autopsy people and the government and the military, they'll swear up and down that
seen
their
a flag
mom.
halfway up saying that a trooper's died. We don't know how they died. We probably know they died by war. Whole time it could have been one of us.
Mm-hmm.
This shit ain't no different just because it might be being told a little bit. And the condolences. What's the word? Condolences? How you say it? Somebody help me out.
What, condolences?
Condolences to her family though. May she rest in peace. But it's like, me growing up, they told me, you're going to join the army. Understand that it's going to be hard for you if you're not white. Even the people that I know that served, old people, young people, say the same thing. And it could be beneficial. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I know some people that's benefiting from it too. But it's like, bro, like, it's a push or pull, bro.
I think in that instance, though, it's just how you look at the situation. If you already hearing that and it's already in your brain that you're going to get looked at as black in the army, then you just pretty much going to get smashed.
That's how it is when we were born.
That's what I'm saying. But if you just a boy from the burbs, then you go into the army, you don't even have that preconceived notion, and you just going in there like it's regular, and there's probably nothing's going to happen to you.
That's not how as a bull from the burbs, that's not how I've looked at it.
Yeah,
And
but I'm saying you like, but you know
Well,
what I mean? Like, and I'm gonna cut this out, but the boy Jameson, he going in there with the straight intentions of this is just the army. I'm not thinking about me being black, no type of situation.
Yeah,
Because that's a mental thing that you have to deal with. You know what I mean?
But I would agree with that. But more so, I look at it like, well, first off, just thinking about what what black people did to even get me to the place where I'm at, to be even call myself a bull from the burbs.
Right.
And then on top of that, like you think about all that, and then say I'm gonna sign myself over to the American government. I'm gonna be property of the American government. I that doesn't sit right with me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what you think you are?
But regardless of how you
Because
look,
you're not free.
regardless of how you look at it,
Pick
though,
and choose, bro. You could get paid to do it, or you could get. You could be out in the world doing nothing.
But we're talking about on an even deeper level. You know what I'm saying? Like you're talking about on.
I mean, what's deeper if they already hold your your soul? And
I'm saying like
is.
on the type of time of just like if we talking about just as simple as am I gonna sign myself over to America to this country? No, that's. But then if we want to get on a philosophical level. Yes, we are slaves in the mind, and we are slaves to money, and slaves
even
to
if
the
you go in
system,
it
and all that.
With a clear mind, you still gonna run into those situations.
Yeah.
Depends on how you handle it.
But I'm just
Every time.
I'm just talking about.
I could get down with that.
I'm just talking about on the plane of just like giving my soul over to the government, to the powers that be, like just like in a way like that, where yes, they might have a control. They have a certain control over my mind, but
bro, they still control you once you come out and you get that Social Security card. All they have to do is come kill you in your sleep, and it's just still the same.
Right. But look how regular you said that.
That's what I'm saying. That's regular,
and that's probably how she died in her sleep by one of us.
I have no control.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
I have no control over that. Like that's bro. That's something you just gotta accept. Like that's I've accepted that, but I have control over saying I'm going to actively serve this country.
So when we go into a world war, what you gonna do?
If they've been saying this since I've been born, haven't seen it.
Bro, if we go into a world war and they ask me to do something, knowing the firepower that
we was in Iraq for 20 years,
powers that be have.
Oh yeah, we know. The Muslim community knows.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's the whole reason why people don't like Muslim people.
Why would you put I know that you have nukes, and I know the people across the pond have nukes, and I know the people over here have nukes. Why the fuck would you put a gun in my hands? Bitch, I don't got nothing to do with this shit.
So, I mean, you could leave America.
And go to the next country that's in the same war?
Go to whatever country you from. They probably not in the war.
Bro, I'm not fighting, bro. I'm not fighting no war. Like, I just know for a fact, like, I'll go to jail before I'll fight a war. That'd
be crazy, because another person will come from over in other countries. They'll love it here, really go fight for this joint. And really appreciate it. I think we just take this joint for granted.
I really think people take war for granted. I think people take what you're gonna go through.
People take their life for granted.
Yeah, people take life for granted, and I would be completely fine to be being safely having to deal with the psychological things that I have to deal with in jail, than go out on a battlefield and watch someone get blown up, die, watch pieces of bodies fly around me. I don't think my mind could take that. But if I had to pick, if I had to pick if I had to pick,
if you had the
one
choice,
or two, if I had a choice, which I do when a draft comes up, they say it's either jail or fighting the war.
Right.
I'm picking jail.
So you going to jail where the HIV, you probably getting fucked by some 200 and 300-year-old man.
We wake up. That's what we see
I'm
every
not
day.
doing that. I'd rather go overseas. And hopefully I don't get my ass shot up. They might be like, "Oh, just go over here and feed people." I'm like, "All right, I'm cool with that."
I'm not taking part in a world war, bro. I'm not taking. I'm not like we understand how history works, and we know what's happened in history. I'm not taking part. I don't want to take part in. I'm already taking part in enough of history that repeats itself, and I'm not taking part in something like that.
Bow.
So you're just gonna be in jail.
I'm gonna try not to be.
Got him.
You know, actually, as a kid, I read a book about a dude that evaded. He had a choice of evading the draft.
Man, that's not you, man. That's not you.
No, tell the story. Tell the story.
Damn,
I'm saying you're a regular bull. Like,
tell the story.
He was a regular bull.
It don't matter if you're regular.
Story about it.
That's all perception, bro.
He was no different than he literally was the nigga was from he was a regular bull from the what's the state next to Minnesota? The nigga traveled to Minnesota, met an old man. He let him stay in his inner cabin.
Yeah.
The nigga didn't ask him what he was over there for, but he knew. He took him on a little boat ride, and
bro, so you about to get raped by an old man just to avoid the John? That's what
what I'm talking about.
Go ahead.
Basically, how it ends up, the dude takes him on a boat ride, right? And he obviously and makes it obvious that he's turning his head. You know what I'm saying? The dude has a choice. He's looking at Canada. He's looking at America. He decides not to jump off the boat. Tells the dude to take him back home. And basically, like, it's just the psych. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that it made, like, us talking about that brought up that me thinking about reading that book, where it's like there is a psychological choice of saying, am I gonna, like, choosing to go to war?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
everything we do is a choice.
almost, but I'm saying, like,
Decision that you got to make.
those decisions where it's like it's not the decision you want to make, and you kind of pick at a, you know, if you're picking at a piece of your soul. Like, I feel like if I were to decide to actually go to war, and when I know that I could make an attempt to evade it, I feel like I would never be able to, you know, that would eat at me for the rest of my life. Not what I would do going, like, actually, who knows what I would do in the war. I don't think that would be what would eat at me the most. I think what would eat at me is that there's a point where I didn't have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a point where it's like I could have made a choice of saying,
hey, you chilling, pretty much. You not doing that. Pretty much.
I don't know. When it comes down to it, if the army say, like, we're forcing you to go to war,
you're going to jail.
I'd rather be free than in jail.
If I go to war and we know what, but I'm saying in the world,
what's free though?
I'm not.
It's more people.
I'm not talking
they
about
say either go to war or go to jail.
We're talking about go to a
you
World
don't
War
have a
III.
choice.
What do you mean? I'm outside. I'm not in jail.
But
I'm
you're not
jail
free.
I'm not in jail with the other 150,000 people that said I'm gonna go to jail. Now it's overpacked.
But you're
You're
not.
just there. Like,
You're
this.
not. You free though.
Bro, you're outside.
Now you sleeping
You're
in bunk.
free.
No, you sleeping in bunk
you're in a
beds in
war.
the barracks.
Outside.
You in the barracks.
Every day you could die.
You in the
I'm pretty much
barracks.
cool with that. Every day you could die. Every day. Now you picking and choosing because you're in a war. No, you
Yeah,
can go outside
nigga.
and do
What's
this.
up? What
You drive a car.
you got a better chance of dying in jail or the war?
First of all, we're not talking about
depend
World
on
War.
what war.
We're
It
not
don't depend
talking
on
about
nothing.
World
War or
War
jail?
II.
Jail, you could die.
We're not talking about some World War
Bro,
II.
there's 100 people in one room.
Jail's supposed to be
You don't
quote
think niggas
unquote
about to get
a
mad?
rehabilitation center, right or wrong? Quote unquote, right?
No. If you saying that, I'm a
That's what it's
social
supposed
worker.
to be,
That's not
right?
what it-
Quote
that's
unquote.
not what it is.
That's what it's supposed to be, quote unquote.
Everybody in the world know that's not what it is.
But answer my question though, is that not what it's supposed to be, quote unquote?
no,
It is.
If it was, they would have changed it already.
It is though.
Since the 50s.
Sam?
All I'm saying is, I'd rather go over there, fight, be free, eat some food, do what I gotta do, fight for the country that I'm so great because I mean, realistically,
That's not how it would go.
I'm a good John to be in here.
We know.
Y'all know because y'all, I guess
We
y'all
know.
But I'm
You know,
saying
I'll be with the.
The what?
You know, no, I told myself I gotta stop.
do we not understand what a World War III would mean? It's a nuclear war would just mean everything's over. So why would, like, that's why I'm saying, why are you looking at me to put a gun in my hand when it's a nuclear war?
Because this is the conversation we talking about. If
And
we're
that's-
gonna really talk about nukes being in the war, there would be no conversation.
And that's his
That would just
opinion
shut
on
the
it.
whole thing down.
That was my opinion, where I'm like, I'm not doing it. Where it's like that, I would say, like, you asked me would I right?
I think
Wasn't
when
that the
I have
question?
conversations, my brain is just too imaginative than for the other regular people. Because if we already talking about this nukes, why would we go? There's no point. They're just gonna press a button and we're done. We're talking about this is regular war. We're not talking about nukes. What do you mean? I'm talking about you go to
You said
war to go
there's
fight
another
like
word.
how it was.
Okay,
A regular war. I'm not talking about nukes.
and I brought up an example of what I thought of
nukes.
World War II. I gave a World War II example.
You said war. You said nukes though.
Oh no,
correct?
I gave it was a Vietnam book. It was a book about Vietnam.
And he avoided the war. I don't know what that got to do. So we not talking about nukes no more, or that's what we talking
He
about.
just said realistically, if we wasn't go to World War III, it'd be a nuclear war.
It would be a nuclear war. But then I said, but if you looking to put a gun in my hand and
It'd
tell me
be
to go to war, I don't think
major
I would avoid
The
it.
state's gone.
I just think the man in everybody has left. It's like you got to deal with that. Just in my book, bro, if somebody is fighting your country, I have to live by the law of the land. That's what is in our book. If that's what I have to do, and if my country is getting threatened, that's what I have to do. I have to go to war. I'm not going to be a nut ass nigga and go to jail and just sit there and hope everything going to be fine. I'm gonna make sure and fight, do what I have to do. If you did that, then you dying standing up for something. You just gonna die standing down, sitting down in a jail with other people that's acting like nuts just like you.
I don't think I would sit. I don't think
That's
I would.
cool.
Sit, I don't think I would sit down. I think I would try to evade. I think there's a way of
So
standing.
you would run from your responsibility as a man living in this country, because that's your responsibility is to go to war if that's what happens. You register for that when you turn 18.
Is saying I'm not going to partake in a war standing on something?
I mean, really, you picking and choosing because, well, like I said, in my belief, that's what I have to do. Your belief, that's not what y'all do. Y'all just, I don't know what y'all do. But I'm saying for me, if that's what happens, that's what I have to do. I have to fight for my country because that's where I live at.
But that don't make you any less of a man because he don't want to fight for his country.
I mean, I think it does if we're talking about man, the word man and what that means. Not the word man today and how it's feminized and shit. I'm talking about the man, like the man. Doing what you have to do, standing on your business, protecting your family, doing what you have to do.
If we were
in jail, not protecting nothing.
I get that you're talking about if we were in those times, like if I really felt like my family and my property was threatened,
right.
I'm not going to sit down and say no. Like, you know what I'm saying? If the battlefield was America, yes, I would have, like, I'm not going to sit down. I'm not going to sit in a jail while the battlefield is right outside my house.
I think it would be in America, though.
And that goes back to what John's saying.
I'm not gonna go and fight a war on somebody. I'm not gonna go to. See, that even looks even crazier to me. Even looking at it like that, where it's like I'm gonna go to someone else's country and kill somebody else.
I mean, if you thought it was that crazy, you wouldn't be living in America because that's all we do.
And I think
it's cool when we do it.
And I think it's the craziest. Well, yeah, and I never said it was right. And I think it's the craziest concept, isn't it? Like, wouldn't it be so crazy to us if someone came here and fought a war on our soil and killed us, and we'd be like, why the fuck are y'all here trying to fight us?
Yeah, but we the only ones that do that because we're trying to get
America does it, and for me to say I don't want to partake in something that fucked up.
Yeah, I just think if they trying to say, "Yo, we about to come get crazy with you," I'm not about to be like, I'm not about to go do that.
If I really thought my freedom was
crazy
threatened
every single day, thinking, damn, all my men, everybody who I'm thinking that real people going over there, and I'm just sitting over here waiting in the jail, waiting to see if they die, and then I'm gonna be. Even if they lose because we don't have all of these people just could have went over there instead, you know what I mean?
And I think I'm looking at it more so
just like, oh, they all lost. Now they coming over here. You think I took? Now you a slave.
I mean, I feel like I'm also looking at it from like hindsight of past wars where it's like, what's the real reason these wars are fought? Are our freedoms really being threatened? Are they actually out there fighting for freedom?
That'd be the thing. If we fighting with Russia, they have a pretty big. We talking about a lot of dumb shit.
Well, here we go talking. But here we go talking about. But if we fought Russia, what would it be? I'm
still saying take away the nukes though.
Take away the nukes.
I'm saying they got some savage ass.
If we take away
over there.
If we take away the nukes, then I think that our freedom actually is being threatened because then it's hand to hand combat. It's literally. Just what arsenal do you actually have?
I'm about to say realistically, they be getting trained for that
because
young boys.
At the end of the day, we both know each arsenal would wipe out this actual planet. Like there would be nothing left to stick your flag in anyway.
Right.
So, but if it came down to no nukes, it's like that's a little scary to think about.
Well,
I'll do it.
Moving on.
Imagine if America didn't have nukes. Like imagine, like you know what I'm saying. Like imagine if you was a country. Like imagine if you was a third world country that really don't got no arsenal. Like you really could just get fucked up any day.
Yeah, and that's what they living in.
Damn. I mean,
yeah, but that's the thing. People could come over and fuck them even worse, but they already fucked as a civilization. So
yeah, and they don't be wanting shit that they got already.
And that's
usually,
that's where it's like, if you want our resources, I will. Are they smart to say we're not going to put up a fight? But then you know what I'm saying. But then like a lot of the countries that we're talking about that are like that go by your beliefs, where that also believe there's not enough man out here. You know what I'm saying? So should they sit there and say have our resources?
America, not in the world. Sorry.
Should they say, but at the same time, we have the luxury of not having to think like that.
Man, this shit go deeper.
Hey, we're not gonna get fucked. Like I don't wake up I'm not gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, man, Russia really could touch down right now. Like,
because to say we don't got no resources is crazy.
I don't think Russia will ever touch down on America without warning me.
I gotta hit on both of you.
I'm not the president. I'm not the president, but I promise you. I don't think Russia will ever be on some like they touch down to fight us without at least being breaking news. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
we would definitely intercept whatever, not intercept, but we would know.
But like there's countries there's countries there's countries overseas that's like they waking up to sounds of bombs, to literal bombings. No, like, hey, breaking news, they're flying over right now.
And niggas complain about they tire getting popped.
But
not you.
But
Sorry,
but now you saying I'm not man enough to say, because I'm saying I don't want to partake in being the one that's doing the bombings.
I mean, I wouldn't be. It would depend on what they doing. That's what I'm saying. If it's in a world war and they're attacking us, strictly on us saying, well, we done got into that. I want to get into what he said. So you said that we don't got no resource. He's saying that it's crazy to say that we don't have any resources.
And you're also choosing to kill someone just like you. But you're saying we don't actually have resources.
Yeah, he's
right?
saying we do.
It's gonna come down to, if it ever comes down to someone wanting our resources, it's most likely gonna be I would say the gas reserve that we have in Alaska or Texas. Maybe. I mean that's oil. I mean, but most wars are fought over oil, not
we don't
crops.
have shit.
But they're not gonna fight us over. They're not gonna fight us over corn. You know what I'm saying? Unless we got into a like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to think
grains.
I'm trying to think of something that people would really fight us over.
Yeah. I mean, like the stuff that we go to other countries for. Like Africa has a plethora of resources that we don't have.
We don't have it.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have shit.
Same with Britain. Why do you think? But
and you can tell because look at how they living is.
Yeah.
This shit fucked. That's why they had to get the fuck out.
They had to learn how to eat with no spice.
That's bad work.
I mean, they taste buds is literally like wired to eat bland food. They think ketchup is spicy.
So Anthony Edwards, what's up with these basketball players messing with these OnlyFans and porn stars and having pregnancies with these Jones for real?
Before we get into this story, I wanted to say I was thinking that Anthony Edwards was going to be my favorite player, and I think this story solidified it.
Crazy, because he was really on the up. Everybody was talking about him like he was really the next Bron. Like, you know, not Bron, but like type in that stratosphere of Bron, Kobe, Michael.
This is Kobe's story right here.
Oh, this early get out the way?
But you got to think about, like, in those times, like in like the 90s, 2000s, things were way more raunchy. Things were way more like, in your face. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you could have like a Kobe rape case and then say, is Kobe the greatest? But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have that.
He was still playing though, right?
Yeah, he was playing through the trial.
Crazy.
Like, he was playing his ass off.
Yeah, that's
He went
crazy.
on a run through that trial.
Bro, if it was a real John, bro, they would have dubbed that. They wouldn't have let him play, bro. That's crazy.
Not playing. Yeah,
that's crazy. They should. Yeah, so they
bro.
probably. What the fuck?
A nigga can't play through a trial about it. Did he beat his bitch or not?
Yeah, like rape is crazy.
You gotta sit your ass out.
Yeah, like you can't play. You can't. Yo, I ain't see that. I ain't see him in a.
Ja got 25 games for putting up a little gun lighter.
25 games.
Rape?
25 years. I know what you're saying. I know what you're Shout out to CW. But yeah, so
no way.
So basically,
shout out to Charlie.
I guess Charlie is crazy. I guess he nutted in the John. And I heard he has a baby on the way with his girlfriend.
This is a side John.
This is side
John. She should have known what it like.
Yeah, she should have known, but he did just get the bag. She probably thought this was gonna be cool, but hey, it's a fucked up situation.
It's the number one pick shit, man.
You know what? We like you said before this. You said what's wrong with these NBA players and these OnlyFans bitches, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't think that these NBA players ever stopped. Like it was. I mean, it was porn stars and strippers back then, but they never stopped. I think these bitches. I think it's these women. I think
so. You know what? I'm gonna start, and I wanted to clarify this on the pod.
Women used to shut the fuck up.
When we talking about women, we talking about women. When we talking about these whole whores, that's what we talking about when we dig deep on the bitches.
So I could go in.
Yeah, when we say women, we have respect for women, all women, regardless. But we talking about whore activities.
Shout out to you, queens, man.
Yeah, shout out to the real women. sorry. Because people was going crazy. Like, yeah, y'all be going crazy on the bitches. I'm like, bro, we talking about whores. Right. We not talking about women. That's a fact.
At the same time, like, if you are a female, hearing me explain something that a bitch do, and you find yourself doing that same thing, you might be a bitch. And
that's
if you
why
are
they
a
be getting
nigga,
hurt, though.
huh?
That's why they be getting hurt, because they be touching what they be doing.
Okay, then. So if you don't want to be one of the bitches that I'm explaining in this podcast, then stop doing the shit these bitches be doing that I be explaining they doing.
Or the man that's getting mad at it, your bitch is doing it. That's why you getting mad.
Yeah.
Your bitch shaking ass at the club.
Get your bitch right, nigga. Boom.
You see, when it hit, it hit. You know what I'm saying? When it hit, it hit.
I love it.
Well, shit. I mean, we'll touch on the other ones. I mean, fuck it. It is
Fuck.
what it is.
Shit.
I mean, we pretty much got some good shit off of this one, though.
That's a fact.
We got the Army one. What was you talking about first?
We can still talk about the
can still
Anthony
go
Edwards
in
shit.
on Ant Edwards. We talked about the Camacho.
That's still crazy though,
Comanche, yeah,
bro.
or whatever the fuck his name is.
She take like.
Yeah, let me read these shits, bro, because this I didn't even know.
She's like, that's not what I meant, Anthony.
But when I heard that, I was like, dang, he really is a regular boy though. Like,
Yeah.
I was thinking she would give him, yo, Anthony Edwards, this ain't it.
But
that's not what it is.
But the thing is, like, he got money though, so he can like see, like, if I'm in this situation,
I got money, I'm calling
everybody is human,
tell,
bro.
like, I can't pick and choose.
I don't call nobody regular, average, better like that, bro. Everybody.
No, but I'm saying
who they
like
is, bro.
There's money gives you certain options of certain, like, you know what I'm saying. He has the option to say, like, listen, I'm gonna give you a certain amount of money to shut the fuck up. Like, I can't tell a girl to be like, you know what, like, I got a girl, I'm gonna give you $10,000 to
right.
that. To
I heard it was 100,000 though.
See, I don't even got 10,000 to give to, like, I can't. I can't just silence someone. Like, I don't got no hush money.
Right. You can be like, yo, I can pay half for the pills.
My type of money tell me to shut the fuck up.
That's a bar.
Yeah, he hit that. That one hit.
Nah, that's a bar.
So he said, I still have an appointment on the 27th. This is after she sent the picture. Hell no, I can't do this. She talking about, so now what?
No, with
what
the L. No.
He talking about what a great response. He said, get an abortion. Honestly, I had an abortion with my son around 2 years ago, and I regret it every day.
With my son, he not even here. I hate when you female.
And that's not even for him. This
How
is another boy you talking about.
How you even knew it was a boy? Like, you can't.
No, you can get it depends on where she live. In certain trimesters.
I thought you can't find out. I thought you can't find out until a certain.
No, you picking. It's all on.
With my
son.
With my son. That's crazy. Like,
yeah.
But the thing is,
that do hit females different.
I feel like that make it even worse though, because the thing is, like I feel like when you talk about or abortions, like you more so talking about, yeah, I killed that bitch, like, you know what I'm saying, I you know, not like that. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's what you do. But it's like, yeah, I got it taken care of. You know what I'm saying? I handled it. Like, you, like, that's how you. But like, she talking about my, like, she putting my son. Like,
but she trying to pull at his heart, because she didn't have to say that. She should have been like, yo, I already had when I ain't doing it again.
She pulling at his pockets. That's really what it is.
That's really what it is.
He talk about, man, you can't force a kid in the world. You don't know what it is yet. I said that, or she talking about, I'm trying to get that 100,000. My fault. That's not the point. I said I had an abortion 2 years ago and I regret it. Yeah, but I don't want a kid. Okay.
He basically saying, I don't care about what you regret.
Talk about you messing with me now. Why are you even posting these screenshots? Because you want the bag.
Yeah, no,
now I'm giving you the bag.
Corny, super corny.
Oh, or you gonna keep the baby and still get the bag out.
You gonna end up.
She gonna get the bag and the baby regardless. She did all this for no reason.
You gonna end up with less. You gonna end up with less money. Like, they don't realize, like, you gonna end up with less money by exposing this, because you have no leverage now. You can't be like, I'm gonna expose you. No, give me send the bread.
It realistically go off of the. I was just talking to my mans about child support. Like, it really be going off of your paycheck.
Yeah, but
that's crazy.
I'm talking about
a $250 million
contract. She could have played it like she could have played it where she could have, you know, got a real bag though.
Oh, on the low.
On the low, no child support.
But that's Anthony Edwards' son though.
I was gonna say, on top of that, do you think like he gonna pay for a better lawyer than her? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, men never win. Never. And he has 250. He's in the NBA trying to. And look at this. You already tried to violate and try to push it off. Like, no, as soon as you take this to court, it's done for you.
That's where I was going, though. 9 times out of 10, she probably already been with an NBA dude.
That was probably who she had the abortion with, though. Or that's crazy.
Sickening, bro.
I looked at the girl. She looked about pushing.
We need to
30.
change the laws, man. Federal laws.
But listen, though,
Federal.
But who fault is it, though?
Fed.
He should have known who he was dealing with.
Yeah.
These Jones only want you. These boys.
He
don't
not
be
the one
good
that paid
looking.
for them fake titties. It was someone that paid for them titties before.
Well, if we keep it 100, women only want you to provide for them anyway. So who really cares if she really coming to you to use you, quote unquote? Because every woman going to use you to their own advantage regardless, right?
Yeah,
So what
but
we really
but
talking about?
he shouldn't
But
have
it's a
none of
kid.
that.
But now we talking about a kid though.
Yeah,
A
like
kid
he
is different
this
though.
shouldn't have
So
none of
what
that.
though? Even
He
a
talking
girl
about-
that love you gonna want you to have a kid and then take care of her still. What are you talking
even
about?
But you even see in the messages, he was like, "I sent the money. What's the holdup?" Like he just like you know what I'm saying? Like he just stood on the fact that he was like, "I don't want a kid. Like I don't care nothing you talking about. I just don't want a kid."
Bro,
Like,
she sent
Yeah.
him a picture of a baby. She's talking about, look how cute though. He sent the video. She said, I haven't even taken them or received anything. He says, send the video. Why are you repeating the same shit? The video?
Why are
Question
you?
mark? I was asleep, okay?
They be hitting me with
I,
that.
I felt
Where the
that
video?
Though. I felt that though. Like, why are you?
Why are you repeating? Why you just send the same text? Bitch,
Why are you responding with what I? You know, why are you responding with not what I'm asking for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why is the video not being
I already
sent?
sent 100K.
He said, I still have an appointment on the
This be
20th.
so
She
stupid.
said,
That's what I'm saying,
bro,
bro.
he talking about, hell no, I can't do this though.
Hell no, I can't do this.
Like, bro.
Probably like hell no. You probably showing like, bro, nah, bro.
You know he probably just got out of practice. Just put.
Or he with his girl
Oh,
who
hell
about
nah.
to have a kid though.
Oh
Probably like,
yeah.
yo, you drawn right now. Like,
Bad
you really need to give
timing.
it up.
Bad timing.
Yeah, who you texting? No, nobody.
100K right now. Shut up.
Be like, yo, I'm sending that through
Shut
right
up,
now, right now.
Just what you can't you send
100K
that,
though. That's so like damn.
But that's not even a lot though. That's probably why she violated. Like, bro, you could have gave me a bill.
Nigga,
Fuck
shit.
out of here. Now
You
you
know
choose.
how many hours I gotta work for 100K?
She can make 100K on OnlyFans. She on OnlyFans, John. She probably that shit ain't nothing to her.
That's
You
a
talking
fact.
about 100K for what? Nigga, I can make that in 2 days.
For abortion. That's what you gonna get
no,
over.
no, that's what you. But you making 100K for shaking butt.
Right. So you should be fine
100K
with
for killing the
100K.
baby is to me. What,
Realistically,
Not
like
to them.
you
You're
pay what, like a rack or two to get a good abortion, right?
No, it's like 500.
Okay, but
It's
500.
like
really-
200 to 500.
It's really free if you got
I
insurance.
heard you had to. Pay, I heard some places you got to pay a rack. Like that's what I. But this.
If you got health insurance, that shit free, bro.
This is because this is coming from a nigga that's gotten abortions.
And they don't tell your parents
You know what I'm saying?
if you under your parents' shit. Insurance.
Well, that's.
Sorry, that was just a random fact.
Well,
Don't go do that though.
From being on my parents' insurance, I know from experience.
That's what the heartbeat sound like in there.
My mom has called my doctors and stuff about like questioning about certain stuff, and not on some crazy shit. Like I wish they would have just told her. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to know also, but
Okay.
they've been like, oh, we can't tell you that unless your son signs off on it. Like, and it's like I'm under they. You know what I'm saying? So there's really a HIPAA confidentiality
Good
thing with that.
stuff.
Which is I'm happy my doctor. You know,
So what you was talking about though?
what was I talking about?
I don't know, but fuck them kids. If you don't want, if you don't want that baby, if you realistically
abortions.
saying,
Yeah.
I don't want this baby, I'm not gonna take care of it, I'm not ready, bro. Make the right decision for everybody,
Yeah,
not just for yourself, but for everybody.
like
What's the right decision?
I feel like if
Don't bring the
for
baby.
you.
to
Wait,
me,
for you, what's the right decision?
just
Don't bring the baby in.
And for you?
yeah, just like he said, don't bring the baby in. Yeah,
Even if you think it's good for you, think about everybody else. But you can't. It takes a village to raise a kid. We
Yeah.
ain't talking about a car. We talking about a house.
yeah.
You talking about a human being that didn't choose to be here.
That's a fact. And you know what the problem with that is?
Come on, bro.
The Western society not letting you have 2 wives. It all would have been alleviated. They could have had them in the same crib, kids growing up together. But now they want to do all this infidelity. Now the girl got to find out on social media, this and that. Y'all could have just had your own little family on your own, doing your own little situation.
You know, I
Could
really,
have smashed this John, smashed
I
this
really
John.
thought you were gonna say something about like credit scores.
You know, I'm happy that I came to mind with that. But no. I mean, to be honest, I think he should have just wrapped it up, or you should have just never did it. You could have avoided. It's so many things he could have done that he's been doing probably for the last 4 to 5 years since he's been released.
And he's standing, bro. The thing is, I feel like he's standing on exactly what he like, bro. He says, I want to have raw sex and I don't want kids. Okay, I understand that. I get that.
But did they have that conversation, or was it just known that you have a girl and I don't want a kid?
Look, bro.
Because that conversation will slip through the cracks.
Look.
All right.
Yeah, but then it's them pre-cum babies too, and I'm a man that don't believe in pre-cum. I don't believe in none of that, bro. You know when you got a little bit of jizz on your tip, bro. You better wipe that shit off. You feel me?
Yeah. But it don't even matter. Like, it don't matter if he wants a kid or not. Like, whether he wanted a kid with his girlfriend, whether thing is, if she was wondering if he wants a kid, she has to know it. If he did, it wasn't gonna be with the side bitch. Like, it's not. It's not like he's sitting there going to his girl saying, "No, I want to wait before I have a kid," and then going to side bitch like, "Yeah, it don't. Like, we can have a kid next week. It don't matter." Like, no, it's not gonna work like that.
I mean,
nigga, now things like that have been said, but was the nigga dead ass? No, because listen, I'm not gonna put nobody in that. I've been there.
Nice. Do you think he was really sending these messages? You think he told his PR team like, "Yo, I'm in some shit right now"?
I don't think his PR team spelled no like that.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it like I'm looking at the messages now. It says, "I will send you money to help you out."
Jennifer, tell her hell no.
And you know when you serious with a woman too that you really don't got no feelings for. You like, man, this is just a little. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, stop hitting me. Feel me? Like, this is straight.
Send a video.
Like, we for real now. Like, I'm not sending no LOLs. I ain't sending no emojis.
Send a video.
I'm not making no small talk conversation. End the conversation. I'm straight to it.
Your next text message better be an attachment.
Get rid of that kid. And if you smart, get rid of that kid.
You talking about? She was like, "You don't care about nobody but you." He said, "You got the money. What's the hold up?"
Facts.
Nah, this is my favorite player. He's my favorite player, bro. I don't care about Gobert. I don't care about Cat. I'm a Timberwolves fan. Like, how you be on the Spurs, I'm a Timberwolves fan. I'm sorry. Bro, come on now. Can I just have a like you like the Lakers, right? As long while you was liking the Rockets at the same time.
I was liking the Rockets because of why?
Yeah, that's a different
joke. That don't work out. Okay,
you like the Lakers because of why?
I like the Lakers because they my favorite team right now.
Because of LeBron.
They who I want to see win a championship.
It's because of LeBron.
No. Actually, he might like Anthony Davis.
James.
I like, bro.
LeBron James.
LAL Los Angeles LeBrons. What are you talking about? Like, who else are they? Like, what else would it be?
Shout out to Brown.
You really think they the Lakers?
Nice.
I mean, LeBron been running it. He been running it for about 5-6 years. Pelinka.
He been there, bro. He been running that.
And you mean to tell me Pelinka do anything with Pelinka? Don't even wipe his ass without LeBron saying,
"That's how you know you got
2 minutes."
Yeah, that one was too crazy.
That's just so crazy, and I'm mad that this pod came to that.
And I thought I was a bronsexual until he said that. He was already on before with Kobe.
Okay, obviously that's an exaggeration. There's no clause in Pelinka's contract where he has to tell LeBron every time he shits.
He felt that for real.
But
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Literal.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Pelinka's
saying he gotta get Bron okay.
Bro, he's not making no move without calling like, "Yo, Bron, I'm thinking about getting Westbrook instead of Hield."
What you think?
You don't think Bron was like, "Yeah, sure."
Right, and that was the worst decision you ever could have made.
But I'm saying but it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. Right. But then at the same time, I'm the same person that watched Darren Williams get in the finals and do what he did, and I had to look at LeBron and say, "You okayed this, man. You okayed it." You feel me? So,
well,
think about the bum ass niggas that Bron has personally. Tristan Thompson gave him $80 million.
So we got anything to get off our chest for this week?
Actually do got something to get off my chest. Don't never let anybody take you out of character, you know what I'm saying? Even if people want to hit you with, "Oh, just a joke," nah.
You been dropping some shit.
Nah, it ain't no joke. They keep hitting you with this just a joke shit. It ain't no joke, bro. Know that. View people for how they is. How they come to you, that's what they is, bro. You know what I'm saying? However they treat you, that's what they is. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it's gonna be.
Listen, to piggyback off of what he says, what they is what they did. All right, don't listen what they say. Watch how they play.
And to piggyback off that, Dirk said it the best.
Oh my God.
You is who you hang around. And then my dad said it even better. You hang around broke people, you're going to be broke. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate you for tuning in.
Yeah, good thing I don't hang around you.
Told my
niggas.
son
Jizzle.
you don't know who your daddy is.
I don't know who that is. If it wasn't the Meek lyric.
That's a Dirk lyric.
Oh, well, shout out to Meek. Be safe. We appreciate y'all. It's another episode. We out of here.
Bow.